Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. It's so much 3 hours in the morning, the sun that came up. So I'm still at it, but doing what I do for you. You know how we do it. Let's go. Right isn't 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving to you. Tune in and receiving them. I appreciate that. Let's rock. Right thinkers mission. I'm on it. You know how I do is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you and all individuals to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Give you something about yourself that you can use to know yourself a little bit better. A little information, okay? Enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission for all right thinkers. Right thinkers, your mission is to do just that. Know yourself with the education and the information I'm giving you on a daily basis to help you do just that. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I like to teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is still asleep. I can awaken them and nod themselves. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I can wake you up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my app, be true. Today, I started out the title. I think I changed the title at the last minute because I had a different concept. So I wanted to see if I could work this one in. The title is Right Thinking. Let's talk about Right Thinking Philosophy is the solution to all our problems. I'm just saying. Let's see if I can back that up and prove it out a little bit better than just saying, well, right thinking is all the problem. Nope. I can show you, but I can tell you. We all claim to know and see the problem. But are we doing anything to solve the problem? In the words of Gil Scott Heron, the revolution will not be televised, but the world is on the edge of its seat. Defeat is on the horizon, and very surprised that we all can see the plot, but we act like we cannot. Why is that? Denial. Ignorance. Either one ain't good. Let's go. Now, I teach Right Thinking Philosophy daily. To try and what? Help solve the problem that we have of lack of knowledge, aka that's one of our problems for over 2,000 years, and we're still not addressing it. I'm doing the best I can by doing just that, dispensing knowledge every day for those who choose to listen. That's all. Learn the truth. I'm a truth teller. I teach ancient spiritual concepts, aka spiritual truths, but I live the truth that I teach. That's spiritual discipline, and I live it every day, and I want to give that to our young. We can teach them spiritual discipline over just do what I say. No. Teach them how to obey God. Teach them how to earn their blessings. Teach them the truth about who they are, where they come from, and what they're about. And we won't have all this nonsense that we got going on today. So, all that I got solutions. I told you, if you know the problem, you know that we know it's a problem. We know it's a problem. That's the problem half solved. A right thinker come up with a solution to the problem once you realize there is a problem. If you're in a relationship and it ain't going right, for whatever reason it is, but if you realize it ain't going right, you got one or two decisions to make. Okay? Solve the problem. Quick joke. Gotta go to the doctor. Doc, it hurt every time I do this. Doc tell him, don't do that. Solve the problem. We as black people, the race of people, we need to do one thing that we have yet to come to grips with is work together, come together, unite as one. I'm tapping, I'm breathing, I'm rubbing my hands. All those fidgety things that, a person do to keep from freaking out. I'm I'm using everything I could to keep from freaking out. Okay, I think I got it together. Let's start with this. Stop the lies to our young. The education system that we go through for the first, scrap that, please. If we don't start in the nurseries teaching them black nursery rhymes, logical, rational thinking, cognitive thinking, critical thinking, understanding themselves, we're going to lose another generation. We need to stop the process of ignorance. We need to stop the process of lack of knowledge. We need to stop the process of killing each other. I don't know nothing. Now, as a parent, and now a grandparent, I don't lie to my children or my grandchildren. I'm a truth teller. I don't care who you are. I'm going to tell the truth. Simple as that. I'm not a liar. I can't stand. I detest lies. Why? There's no use, no purpose for lying. Not if you're educated or a teacher or somebody doing the right thing. I got no use for lies or liars. Start teaching our young our black history, ancient Egyptian concepts to our young, and that will stop the teaching of this well-dressed nonsense they call education system. But all they doing is telling us what to do their way. It don't work for us. It's not natural for us. If you tell our young the truth early in life, they will grow into the truth and they will live by that truth. When we give them lies and nonsensical stuff that don't serve them for later on in life, they got to figure that out. That's a waste of their time. Now we telling people, well, I'm trying to enlighten. Forget everything you was taught. Pretty much what they taught you wasn't really, for you. He gave you his story. We need black history, our story. And it don't start with slavery. What was that? Yeah. We can teach fairy tale. I tell stories, mythical stories. Yeah, but just let them be ours. That's all I'm saying. Not theirs. No Jack and Jill, Dick, none of that nonsense. Let's give them ours. Osiris, Haru. Give them us. Same thing. Get the point across, and at least they can work that through the rest of their life. Teach our young the creation story and who we were, the original people, and how we were the original people who started civilization. Let's start with that. That'll kill the brainwashing that they got to go through trying to figure out the truth from the lie. I got people going to church right now, and because they know the truth, they got to sit and listen to the pastor, see if he's telling the truth or lying. That's crazy. But again, that's where we are. Moving on. Tell the truth to our young. If the truth wasn't told to us, and we know the truth now, you're not going to tell it to our young? You're not going to pass that along? If truth sets you free, let's free our young people, first of all, and let them be their best selves. Why? With the truth, they can make things happen. They can't do nothing with lies, but try to figure out that they was lied to. Now they got to find the truth, get the truth, stop. That's a whole bunch of wasted time. With truth and knowledge of self, practice daily, you will know yourself and you will have the truth. So nothing's wrong with that. That's the better lifestyle than living a lie and hoping, wishing it's something that ain't gonna ever happen. When you're armed with knowledge of self, you have enough truth to enlighten the world. Light of the world. Truth does that. I know that telling the truth to adults, aka, I know telling the truth to adults, aka, is cool, but tell the truth to our young. I'm teaching adults the truth, that's fine, but I would love to have a room full of young kids to learn the truth. In time. I want our young, yeah. I want our young to know what the truth when early in life to what change their lives for the better earlier than having to go through all this stuff and find out. Show our young what doing the right thing looks like. Here's an area where a lot of people fall short. Why? Because they want their kids to do better, but they're not doing better for themselves. Show them what doing better looks like, and that'll inspire them to do that. If you just tell them to do better and ain't showing them, that's a hard sell. That's a hard sell. I do what? I do my writers and shows when? Daily. Why? To show what right living looks like every day. I carry myself in a manner that people who know me respect me for what? How I deal with them. And I don't have a problem with that. That's exactly what I want. That's exactly how I want it. That's what I do it for. I can't profess right thinking and act like a fool. Although I see people being religious one day and foolish the next. It's not a good look. Okay. I want you to see what I do. Why? Because I want you to do it, and for you to know that I'm doing it, that'll make it easy for you to say, well, if he do it, I can do it. That was my motto when I went to the Sonic order. I looked at them guys tell my man, you sure you ready for this? Man, don't give that nonsense. If y'all can do it, let's go. I put my manhood up against another man anytime. It ain't got to be physical, but mental, let's go. Spiritual, let's ride. Maybe now and then, that too. I'm just saying, when you can show what you want them to do, that makes it easier, an easy sell. Why? Do this, do this, do this. Oh yeah. I want young people to want to be right thinkers. Why? Because of what they see in me and how I do what I do. I'm trying to be a role model to those who want to do the right thing. Simple as that. I'm not trying to impress somebody or inspire, motivate somebody to do their best. That's my job. That's what I do for you. If that's you, that's what I'm doing it for. I got you. All right, let me wrap this up. I appreciate it. Now, I know the solution to the problem. And I'm part of what I think is the solution. That's why I teach Wright Thinking Philosophy. Daily. I don't just talk about the problem. I'm so done with that. I try to talk about solving the problem. Some people just want to have a conversation about the problem. I'm done with that conversation. Move on. Every problem has a solution. You just have to find the solution. Why? If you're right thinking, that's what you try to do. That's what I do. Problem. How can I solve the problem? Now I gotta start thinking, contemplating, observing, and all that good stuff. That's the process. Your discernment should kick in. If it ain't right, stop dealing. If it ain't good, don't do it. If you're aware, watch this, of the problem, that's the first part. You should be trying to do what? Solve the problem. We as a people know our problem. Lack of knowledge destroys us. Problem been there for 2,000 years. Today, problem's still there. So, really? I'm just saying. If you know the problem, you should know what? That's half of the solution. The other half is putting into effect what you think you should do. And that'll solve the problem. Talking about it ain't gonna solve it. Thinking about it ain't gonna solve it. Praying, hoping, and believing ain't gonna do nothing. Action takes care of the problem. Right thinking philosophy is what? All about what? Having solutions to what? Your life's problem. I ain't trying to, the world, I can tell us about the world. Take care of you first and work on the world later. But if every individual took care of his or her problem first, the world would be a better place. I'm just saying. I appreciate you tuning in. I got to go. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you know there's a problem, that's half the problem solved. But if you don't solve the problem, you still got a problem. I'll be back. Thank you.